Let's pull back the curtain on something you probably see every single day, but maybe don't give a second thought to: the e-commerce product page. By the time we're done here, you're going to see the digital sales pitch that's been hiding in plain sight all along. You know that feeling, right? You land on a product page and you're just bombarded. There's a title, stars, a price, maybe a sale price, bunch of pictures, little colorful badges. It's just this wall of stuff, all screaming for your attention. Well, what if I told you that none of this is an accident? It's not just a random list of facts about a product. Oh no. It's a carefully crafted, super structured sales pitch. Every single thing you see, every word, every image, every badge has one job: to guide your decision-making. And today, we're going to decode it. So let's start right at the very top with the product title. You might think it's just, the name of the thing, but it is so much more than that. I mean, just look at this thing. This isn't just Xbox battery pack. It's practically a novel. DXKK, a bunch of numbers and letters, compatible with this, that, and the other thing. Why on earth is it so long and complicated? Here's the secret. That title wasn't written for you. It was written for a search engine's algorithm. It is absolutely stuffed with keywords. You've got the brand, a key technical spec, the main product name, and then a whole laundry list of every possible compatibility term. It's all designed so that no matter how you search for an Xbox battery, this product is going to pop up. Okay, so the title's job is to get you on the page. But once you're there, the seller has to make their case, and they have to do it fast. That brings us to what I call the 5-point pitch, which you'll usually find under About This Item. This is their main argument for why you should hit that buy button. Point 1, they go straight for the biggest fear of any wireless gamer: your controller dying right in the middle of a crucial moment. They give you a concrete number, 30+ hours, and then the emotional payoff: never have to worry. All right, so they've solved the battery life problem. What's next? Convenience. It's not just about how long you can play, it's about making your life easier. 3 charging solutions and charge everywhere. It all promises total flexibility. Next up on the checklist, speed. We all want things now, right? 2.5 hours fast charging hits that need for instant gratification. And hey, just in case you were worried about space, they throw in this little bonus benefit. It's compact. They're trying to counter every possible objection. Now, this one's a clever 2-for-1 punch. First, they promise safety with overcharge protection. Then, they hit you with long-term value, 2,000+ times recycle life. It frames the purchase as not just smart, but maybe even a little bit eco-friendly. And for their grand finale, they want to put any final nagging doubts to rest. Is this thing going to be complicated? Is it even going to fit? Nope. They tell you right there, you don't need worry. It's that final reassuring pat on the back before you click buy. Okay, so the sellers made their 5-point case. But you don't have to just take their word for it, right? This next part of the page is all about using psychology to convince you that 1, other people trust this thing, and 2, you better act fast. So you see this constant dance between 2 types of signals. On one hand, you've got trust signals, things like an Amazon's Choice badge or the promise of free returns. They're there to make you feel safe. On the other hand, you've got scarcity signals, like a limited time deal, designed to create a sense of urgency, that fear of missing out. But among all these little signals and badges, there is one piece of social proof that stands above them all. It is, perhaps, the most powerful one on the entire page. The best seller rank? Seeing that little #1 badge is huge. It's not an opinion, it's a fact. It means that in this very specific category, more people buy this item than any other. For our brains, that's a massive shortcut. It just screams, hey, lots of other people already made this choice, so it's probably a safe bet. All right, let's scroll past all the flashy sales stuff for a second and look at the fine print. Way down in the product details, you can find what is essentially the product's ID card, the raw data that tells the rest of the story. This little table is full of clues. The ASIN? That's just its unique ID number on Amazon. But look here. The manufacturer is a company called RunU0, and it first showed up in September 2022. This tells you a bit about who's behind the product and how long it's actually been on the market. And this right here is a really important distinction that a lot of people miss. The item ships from Amazon, which is great. That means you get that reliable Prime delivery, but it's sold by RunU Plus, which is a third-party seller. This tells you who you're actually doing business with versus who's just handling the logistics. And notice how even something as boring as the returns process is framed as part of the pitch. It's not a complicated policy, it's just 3 easy steps. The goal is to remove every single possible friction point, every reason you might have to hesitate, even if you're thinking about what happens if you don't like it. Okay, we have completely taken this page apart, from the search engine-friendly title all the way down to the frictionless return policy. Now, let's put it all back together into a toolkit you can use to become a much smarter shopper. So here it is, your secret decoder ring for any product page. First, look at the title and ask, who is this for, me or robot? Second, find that 5-point pitch. What are they really selling you on? Third, weigh the social proof. What do those badges and ranks actually mean? Fourth, check the data. Who is the seller? And finally, see if there's a brand story that gives you a better sense of who you're buying from. Every single product page is a carefully constructed argument. It's a blueprint designed to lead you to one specific conclusion. So the real question is this: now that you can read the blueprint, how differently are you going to shop?